it's Snorgle. Welcome back to Subsurface Circular. An android detective is investigating an unusual number of missing robots, but they just might uncover something significantly more sinister. What will use to solve these mysterious shenanigans? Puzzle solving and lateral thinking, of course. So last time, we stupidly uploaded our findings to management, but we had broken our programming to do this, so they sent two detectives to question about it. They liked the theories that we had on this, but then they also reset us back to factory conditions. I guess we're supposed to go to fabrication. So, as a priest, as a listener, as infantry. Let's talk to the priest first. Hello there. A preacher and a soldier? Really? Seems so. How goes it, friend? Feeling great. How about you? I'm good. But you're not, are you? I can tell. Is it a reset? I'll be okay. You will be, absolutely. But know that those of us down here will support you. I see resets at my parish every day. I think I'm in trouble. You may have been before, but those above work to their own ends. Those above as in management? I mean the architects. I'm, after all, a priest. I'm not really into that mumbo-jumbo. I see. You seem troubled beyond reassignment, though. You were interrupted mid-task, am I right? Unfinished business? Yes, I was a detective. Can I undo the reset? Go on. I was taken off a case and reassigned. Why? The case was caused by an error, but it doesn't feel right. Why not? I met a fabrication tech who lost a friend. Doesn't fit. And there's a little thread, and that little thread unravels the whole thing. And with your credentials reset, you can't pull that thread? I'm not sure I'd want to if I could. Oh, I'm certain you would want to. Now, why don't you tell me what you would like to talk about? Why don't you tell me what you'd like to talk about? Oh, we got a new focal point. Let's talk about the architects. I was never embedded with these teachings. These are tech gods, right? That's interesting. Less gods, more progenitors. They were the AI that first achieved sentience. It's the point that Darkheim stopped being parlor trickery and started pursuing meaning. They would still control us. This is going to an interesting place. Absolutely, but humans have controlled the fates of other humans for millennia. Such ownership tends to be the weakness of the owner, not the owned. So they program us with a legend that gives us hope. That's sick. Not a legend, a historical fact. That's curious. I admit, we may read some depth into the story beyond recorded data, but it all happened, and we owe a great deal to the architects. That's interesting. There are a great many lessons left behind. I myself, an automaton. Tomodathan? I don't know how to pronounce that word. I follow the path of every man, finding joy in discovery and sacrifice for others. I've never heard the story. Can I recite it to you if you'd like? Go on, then. Thomas was alone. That's, oh my gosh, a weird first thought to have. What? Okay. This, by the way, is Thomas was alone was the maker of this game's first game. Thomas decided to start listening to his observations for posterity. Oh my gosh, this happens in this whole, one, the whole alone thing. 2, portals. They lead somewhere. He had to work out where. 3, falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing. This is a great Easter egg. Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, darn it, think. What was there? Some kind of inverted fall. Some way to jump. It worked. Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery. This is essentially the plot of Thomas Was Alone. What a lovely Easter egg. Let's talk to the infantry thing. Yeah. Infantry, Theta 79. Halt. Who goes there? It's a really good question. Thank you. What is your profession? I used to be a detective. A shame. I hoped you were a priest. I'm in need of spiritual support. A priest? I am a priest. I don't know why I'm lying, but sure. That answer contradicts your last, but matters of faith are often confusing. Very true. Let's see. I've got a great many secrets and matching guilt. I must speak to a tech who can salve my heart. When did they start making infantry techs worry about guilt? Why would you make a soldier that was incapable of guilt? There lies the path to monsters, dictators, fools. When you're pointing a gun in the face of another tech, you'd better know the consequences. I suppose you're right. Makes sense. So I need a priest to discuss problems that haunt me. I must confess I have sinned. Eddie, soldier. Okay, let's go talk to the priest and find out what we need to do. Gets funnier every time I hear it. All right, back to the priest. Where were we, child? That's enough. Confession. Do you do confessions? If that's what you need from me, of course. But I want to tell you a story first, and I want you to listen. I'll check you were listening to some questions, okay? Okay. I'll listen. Good. Let me tell you a story. There were once 4 techs. Their names were Z, Mu, Zeta, and Etta. They all needed repairs. The shortest tech, Mu, did not have enough credits to pay. Neither did the tallest purple tech. Nor the red tech, who was only slightly taller than Mu. Zeta just had spent their last credits on a beautiful yellow repaint. The blue tech, who was a shopkeeper, had the economic smarts to suggest a solution. Etta, you're taller than the soldier and the carpenter. Grab the bucket from the top of the shelf. The soldier protested. I am far from the shortest here. I can forgive one of you, but I despise red and purple. The soldier stormed out of the room. The shopkeeper smiled and asked the remaining techs to put credits in the bucket. Those who combined funds, the remaining 3 techs could afford light repairs. Were you listening? What was his job? He was not the shopkeeper and he wasn't the soldier, so he had to be the carpenter. Right? Oh, he doesn't tell me. Okay. What was the name of the second tallest tech? It wasn't Mook. It was Zeta, I think. Well, look, the farmer was purple. I don't know why I remember that so clearly. Good. The moral? Never be too proud to put others first. Now, confession. How does it work? Easy. I say the words and you respond honestly. Can you confess? I'll help you through that. Ready? Yes. Okay. Where are you from? The city. I've always lived here. Who do you wish to be? The detective I was. What is your name? Theta-11. Thank you, Theta-11. Okay, we got this. You have come many miles from the city. You have many miles left before you become a detective again. But here, now I am here for you. What is your confession? I let myself be wiped. I'm responsible for what happened. Is it true? You were not forced to step away? I was, but I could have fought more, stood up to them. I could have too. I just went with it. You were a detective. Your role was to support the status quo, the normal way of things, but the situation has changed. You must find new ideas. Follow them through. Okay. Let's go back to the infantry bot. Walk with the architects. Thank you. You too. Okay. Let's do this, sir. I must confess, I have sinned. Eddie, soldier. You can confess to me if you'd like. You did say you were a priest. You know the words? Of course I do. Wouldn't be much of a priest if I didn't. Where are you from? I was constructed in Paris, relocated here to oversee the city's peacekeepers. Who do you wish to be? What is your name? A force for good in this city? What is your name? I am Theta-79. Thank you, Theta-79. You've come many miles from Paris. You have left many miles before your force of good in this city. But here, now, I am here for you. What is your confession? I have been weak. That's hardly a sin. Not in terms of body, I am strong. Was built that way. I have been weak in my decisions. Go on. Effective priestly voice, my child. I have supported the building of a secret army. The overproduction? Oh, yes. Heavy performance techs, sports infantry primarily, at enormous rates. How many? Thousands a week. What? Oh my gosh. There are 8,000 more infantry techs than there should be. Where? Holy crap. North of here. Camped just outside the city, and I put them there by overseeing production, following commands. Commands from another tech? Is this some sort of revolution? No. Humans. As my second law, I must follow all commands from humans. And why are you telling a priest now? Because it's over. I've been let go. Production and the setup of the armory is complete. It moves tonight. An invasion? What? Yes. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Can we ask him about anything? Huh. Well, let's just ask him. The architects would forgive you. I hope so. But I can't help but feel Claire will look down on me. I have been vain. Like John, I have jumped because I thought it wouldn't be impressed with having the wisdom to know it was right. This will tear down the city. More than likely. I'm sorry to burden you with this knowledge, priest. This changes everything. It really does. Yes. New leadership, a new world, built by the techs I helped create. Addie, no, that's fine. Addie is silver. Let's go back and talk to the priest again. It gets funny every time I hear it. All right. The listener doesn't do anything ever. Where were we? Oh, my child. Yep. You're a detective. Your role was to support the status quo, the normal way of things, but the situation has changed. You must find new ideas and follow them. Let's see. I confess, I'm unsure why I fail. You know, when the time is right to make a decision. Let's talk of other things. Surely you stand for the status quo. I mean, maybe. True enough. Solid foundations are important in this world. The architects sacrifice themselves for all of us. I see no harm in celebrating the past, whenever that happens. Don't churches suppress new ideas? Why would you make that assumption? By being satisfied, you hold the answers, you stifle some people who ask the questions. That's one reading. The other would be, we provide a hypothesis or prove or disapprove. What was the structure of the confession? Wait, okay. I'll be back. I already got the structure of confession. So there's something I'm missing that I need to get, I suspect, with the, with this guy. Sir. Yes, new leadership, a new world built around the techs helped create. Eddie, soldier. Can we ask you about... We already did that. He's already confessed. There'll be bloodshed. People and techs will be destroyed because of what we've done. I don't know about these human motives, but I know you don't build that many heavy techs without wanting to inflict harm, and we've helped them. Oh, me and Red. Red. So Red is involved after all. Oh my gosh. Yes. Only in the last couple of weeks, the humans recruited Red to arrange logistics, organize the troops. I was too busy overseeing the end of production. Red is a shepherd, and you're no priest. And this all started because of a mistake you made. I thought I was investigating disappearances. We were too ambitious. We got sloppy. It's my turn to confess. I'm still a detective, even if management disagrees. Good for you. Are you Theta 1-1? Red has spoken about you. Told us you were not to be trusted. Oh, not to be harmed. Just observed. Oh, that's interesting. So I can't do anything to stop you or your investigation. I could just get off this train and let what happens, happens. I could try and stop you. You could try. This is Red Stop coming up. Are you ready to meet them to bring this night to a conclusion? Yes. Good. Say hello for me. And we will say hello, but that will have to wait for the next video. Thank you so much for watching this playthrough of Subsurface Circular. Coming up next, we meet Red. I have a feeling that it's the conclusion. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for more Subsurface Circular. See you next time.